Hello my beautiful people, you are welcome to Mama TB channel as sizzling with mom of two. Today we are making rich fluffy moimoi inside things just like the traditional way. Smooth beans, fresh peppers and a splash of palm oil for that beautiful golden color. Soft, flavorful and perfectly steamed. If you have never tried moimoi in tins before, you are about to love this. Let's get started please. So the first thing is to turn in my beans into a bowl. The way you are seeing, I'm using 2 cups of that things you are seeing. So if you want to learn how to wash and preserve your beans, I've uploaded a video on that. So I've measured my beans. The next thing is to show you how I'm going to use my pepper, my bell pepper, habanero pepper, ginger, onions. So the next thing is to use my sauce, that is my fish and my eggs, my curry and thyme, and my things which I'm going to turn in my bean inside. So the next step is to use oil to grease inside the things, as the way you are saying it will, so that at the end of the day it will be very easy for you to wash and also to turn from the things after the moi moi might have done. So you make sure you grease it everything from the beginning till the end, which is the bottom, the inside bottom of the tin. Preferably you use brush to grease it inside. The way you are watching in the video, you can use your vegetable oil or your palm oil, which is red oil as well. Whichever one you have, you use it to lubricate the inside of the tin. You do that one after the other, the way you're watching. This is a full video on how to make your moi moi with palm oil inside things. I promise you, if you should take your time to watch it from the beginning till the end, you will have a good explanation. It's very easy to make and it's so delicious at the end of the day. If you should take the step I'm showcasing, you will enjoy it more. You make sure you take your time to grease it properly. You use the brush to grease inside your tin. And please, when you are using tin, don't use the rust one. Yes, you use the new ones. As you can see, the inner of my tins that they are very neat and clean. As you can see, very neat and fresh to use. So I've used my oil to grease the inside. So the next thing is to turn in my red oil into the pan. So I preheat it. As you are seeing, I've preheated my red oil. I'm not using it like that, so I turn in some little water inside my pot. I added my Maggi inside my blending machine, and also I turn in my pepper, my onion inside the blending machine. Next is to turn in my beans into the blending machine. So I started grinding it the way you're seeing. You put it in high machine so that it will be very smooth. So after that, I turn it into my bowl the way you're watching. I added my salt, my thyme and curry. I added it alongside. So I stirred together. You stirred in one direction the way you're watching. You don't need to change the direction. You turn in your this thing, your moi moi, in one direction for perfect smoothness. You turn it properly. At least it should take you like 5 to 10 minutes to turn properly in order to make it smoothly. Yeah, you turn it properly so that those ingredients you've added, it will be well blended with the beans of your moi moi, which you are about to do or you are about to make. So the next thing is to add my preheated palm oil. Yes, so after that you stir again, you stir it so that the palm oil would blend properly with your beans, your grounded beans, the way you're watching. Yeah, you blend properly to make it smooth. You ensure everything is well stirred together. Yeah, you turn it together in one direction the way you're watching. You turn it so that the oil will not just be on top, it will reach the bottom. So I told you the other time that I've placed my pot of water on stove. Yeah, so and I on it so that the water inside will be getting boiled. It's not just a cold water you turn in your tin of moi moi inside. No, the water should be boiled before you turn in the tin into your pot of moi moi. So I've started pouring it inside my tin and I added my sauce, which is my fish and my egg, the way you're watching. And make sure you don't let it be a full tin of moi moi. No, you have to let it be almost full or about to reach the top, but do because when it's about to done, it will be a full moi moi. And if you should make it a full one, it will be pouring inside the pot or you let water enter it quickly. So but in order to avoid that, you make sure you preferably the half of the tin or a little bit about to reach the top of the tin. So you not let it be full. You don't allow your bean sauce to be full inside the tin. No, you allow it to be half or almost full the tin. So there are some that I didn't bother to add my fish and the egg because my kids doesn't like fish or egg inside their moi moi. So I prepared two things separately. So after that, you could see everything is inside the pan. You could see that the water is boiled already. So the next thing is to cover it with my foil paper, which you're seeing. Can you see how beautiful my moi moi is? Yeah, so I've also prepared something of this like before, like the one of vegetable oil. Yeah, so this one is the one of palm oil. So I covered it to steam properly with the help of this foil paper, we make it steamed. So you leave it in like 15 or 20 minutes, because this one of palm oil is always stay longer to get done than the one of vegetable oil. So that's the difference. So I went back and I noticed that it's about to get done, so I gave it like 3 minutes. So after that, I open it, I turn it into my plate. As you can see, my moi moi is ready to be served. Yes, with custard. So what would you love to take with your moi moi? Is it custard or bread? Yeah, so that is it. If you should leave it till tomorrow, I'm telling you, to be very, very strong. If you should find this video useful, kindly hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.